Hi, everybody. Hey, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Ustream. Actually, thank you, everybody that hopped on Sunday night, and you were the ones that got to know that we had technical difficulties. So the rest of you are watching a replay, maybe because of your schedule. But for the rest of you, thank you for being patient with us. Last night we had some problems, but we're going to go ahead and run through the Ustream topics on a replay. We won't be able to have our texting Q&A. We're sorry about that, but we're excited to be talking about a few things with you tonight as we start the new year. For those of you who are new, I'm Karen Edwards. My husband Andy and I are your platinum leaders down in Houston, Texas. And the Ustreams are so exciting to us because we meet on Sunday nights and just kind of welcome you into our living room. It's relaxed. It's not a real formal presentation, but we really and truly want to pour into you and help you get success and help you reach the goals that you want to achieve in Advocare. So as we kick off tonight, I want you to know that I'm actually going to talk about two different things. I had two very specific things that I wanted to touch on tonight and hand you, okay? So what I want to start with is letting you know that I'm just going to touch on these subjects, and what happens from there is, for those of you that are hungry and for those of you that truly want to move forward into a new direction, you're going to grab what I share with you and do some more with it, okay? So I'm not going to be walking through the entire process of the two things about, but I am going to offer you some wisdom when it comes to the fact that if you grab hold of one or both of these concepts and do something with them for your own year, it's going to make such a huge difference, okay? Because this is a really exciting year for Advocare, which means if you're in the game and you're really moving forward and being intentional, it's going to be a very, very exciting year for you. Okay, so let's just hop right into it. The first thing that I want to talk about is goal setting, okay? I want to talk to you about something that you probably hear over and over and over again. If you just became an advisor, most likely whoever invited you into the Advocare world and is mentoring you has already talked about goal setting and your Advocare goals. If you just started Advocare and you've not done yet, that's okay, but you already know about goal setting because we're sitting in the first week in January, and we live our life and in this world where January comes around and everybody starts to set New Year's resolutions and goals. But I want to talk to you about why it's so important for you right now and just give you a couple of ideas on the things that I believe are so important for you when it comes to goal setting. I have done life both ways. I've done life with no goals, no intention, no focus, and I've had some good things happen to me, but not the great things that have happened since I walked into the world of Advocare and took some of these concepts seriously, really started thinking about what I wanted and really started thinking about the different areas of my life, not just my Advocare business, but the personal development that I had, that I wanted to really move forward in, and some of the fun things that I wanted to do. And there's so many different things, the goals I had for my home and my children and my marriage, my friendships, all those things. And so when I really took that seriously, what I saw was a whole different life, a different confidence, because as you achieve goals, you grow in your confidence that you can do anything you set your mind out to achieve. There was just a happiness there, not from the things I got, but from the fact that setting goals could take me places that I never could have gotten to otherwise. Okay, so we really want you to get that, not just be a goal setter who puts the goals on paper and then lets it just sit and by the time a couple months is gone, you haven't really thought about it again, but rather an intentional person, a person who is intentional about walking through life. And of course, Advocare is such a huge part of that, but this is so much bigger than Advocare, and that's what's so exciting to me. So one of the things I just want to hold up, this is a goal sheet that we just saw recently from our friends and your leaders, Danny and Diane McDaniel. If you haven't seen this or gotten an email about this, we are going to put this on our website. So, by tomorrow or the next day, you can grab it off there. But it's a goal sheet. It's an example of some of the areas that you can set goals in. So I'm just going to read those to you for now, just so you can see kind of the idea of what's going on here with this goal sheet. but there are just a few lines for different areas of your life that you might want to start choosing to make strides in, moving forward with. Family goals, personal development, social, health, financial, career, home, fun, spiritual, community, personal achievement goals. And what I love about this goal sheet is that it's in quarters. It's quarterly. So, sometimes you've got a person with a certain personality who could set out goals for the whole year and stay focused on those goals all year. But then there's other people, myself included, I fall in this category where shorter term goals I can handle better, okay? And so quarterly goals, that's 90 days. And it's brilliant. It's such a great goal sheet because we do so many things in 90 days. Our business is built from 90-day cycles, right? We do that in our business and we're taught to do that. We even get people set up on products by saying, keep your eyes focused on 90 days from now. We do cleanses once every 90 days and it helps people stay on track, okay? So this is a great goal sheet and I hope some of you will grab it and do something with it. Don't think you have to fill out every spot of every category either. This is about your life. It's about your life and where it is now, where you want it to be. So take what you're desiring and be focused on that, okay? Now we do have AdvoCare goals and we always teach you about the gauges and the goals and that's gonna fit right into this. But remember, AdvoCare is just part of a bigger picture. AdvoCare is the vehicle to, if you can be intentional with the business aspect of AdvoCare and really get to a level in the business that will pay you what you need for your family, what's going to happen is so many of these other goals are going to be able to be achieved. So it just works hand in hand. Now, I do want to give you another suggestion. The book I'm holding in my hand is the workbook. There's also a book. They go hand in hand, and it's called The Magic of Goals. And if you search the internet, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books on goals. But you can go to the AdvoCare site and get this, because it was written by Ron Reynolds, and he's the Vice President of Sales of Distributor Development in AdvoCare. And he's also the person who wrote the Debt Buster system. So if you're new and you have any debt, that's a system that's free to you. So make sure you ask about that or call AdvoCare and say you want your free Debt Buster system. But Ron Reynolds is just a gem in our company. He has so much wisdom and he has helped thousands upon thousands upon thousands of distributors learn and get a mindset to the fact that goal setting is the ultimate way to get where you want to go. Now, of course, the work has to be done, right? There's things that have to be done, activities. But if you can set the goals and you can stick to goal setting, you're going to achieve so much more than you ever could have. So I just wanted to read out of this tonight before we move on to the second topic, because, Ron, he said our business, I know that, there were years that went by in my own personal business where I was not focused on goals. And while I had some blessings out of AdvoCare and I loved the relationships I was building, I had a lot of fun doing AdvoCare. I enjoyed getting people on products and the relationships that were being built, the hobby income I was earning. It wasn't until I got very intentional about goals that our business really grew and we were able to begin to build a business team and have other people who also desired things in life and help them to set goals and achieve, and that's when everything moved forward. So I know, again, what it's like both ways, and we want you to have success here. We want you to really and truly grab hold of this thing and move forward. So Ron was instrumental in that. Ron was one of the biggest reasons why I finally decided to take this goal setting seriously. So let me just give you a gift from Ron. The key to getting back on track lies in setting your own well-defined business and personal goals, okay? They're your own. They're just for you, but they're defined. They're specific. He helps you do that with this book. And again, notice he said business and personal. You cannot only focus on one or only on the other. They go hand in hand for your success. If you don't have them written down at this moment in a form that you can review each day, constantly carry with you, then your life is going to be a series of unconnected events, accidental occurrences. The things that happen to you are more by chance and by design, really, guys. The chance of you becoming all that you're capable of being is remote without goals. You will continue to drift, being blown by the wind of circumstances and always fitting into the plans of someone else. And we don't want that. And I know you don't want that. So grabbing the magic of goals and working through Ron's workbook. And this is for long term. This is to get you whatever you want in life. This is to really dream. And the way he walks you through the process is incredible. This quarterly goal sheet, piece at a time, biting off a few months at a time and really looking at all the different aspects of your life is really going to be important. Now, again, it might seem as if I'm only talking about goals and really trying to get deep in your heart, and have some of you, get off this Ustream and say, I really am not being intentional with my goals, and I'm going to be after hearing this. This is stirring me. I'm stirring in me. I want more out of Advocare, out of life. You might think I'm doing this just because it's New Year's resolution time, but I'm not. I really and truly want you to become intentional because of the season of life that Advocare is in, because Advocare is in a season where this company as a whole, our president and CEO, our corporate staff, and the leaders in Advocare following suit, following them, are in a season where they're about to see and live the realization of goals that were set many, many years ago. Okay, and the reason I want to talk to you about your own personal goals is because if you can become intentional right now, then you're going to be a part of our $1 billion year. Advocare keeps talking about this is our year. This is Advocare's year. We're going to be $1 billion company this year. And think about that, the growth that's going to happen because Advocare becomes $1 billion company. What that's going to look like, it's going to be thousands and thousands and thousands of distributors who have set goals, taken them seriously, been intentional about them right now, and they are why Advocare becomes $1 billion company. But it's those people, it's those of us that set new goals right now, stay very focused, very intentional about their goals, and become more and more confident as the months go on and their belief level goes up as you start checking off the things that you are achieving. Those people that are intentional, I'm talking to our team, we want you to be those people. You're going to be part of that $1 billion, but what does that mean for you? It means that you're achieving your goals. And so the reason I want to talk to you about them now is, yes, it's January, but it's also Advocare's January. So I want to go to the computer and I want to talk about a couple of things that are happening in January that if you will be intentional with your goals and step into what Advocare's done. See, Advocare, the company, is so focused and intentional on achieving the goal of $1 billion company this year. And it's not about the $1 billion. I hope you understand that. When you hear that, the company's not just trying to ring a bell. What they're trying to do is they're trying to hit $1 billion this year because they understand the number of lives that are going to be impacted by that. They understand that the big vision of Advocare is about reaching the nation. And when you hit $1 billion, you have become the kind of company that's reaching the nations. Very few companies are there, and we're going to be there. But because Advocare is so focused on that, they have these lists. They might not have used this sheet, they might not have used this book specifically to get where they want to go, but they have been so intentional that they've put the things in place for us that we can hit that goal. So I want to talk to you about what's going on right now in Advocare in January, that I had this, that I have this sense of urgency to pass this on to our team right now. So I'm going to go over to the slides. We're going to talk about Regional Success School, and I'm going to give you some ideas on what to do to get yourself more people to Regional Success School. Okay, so let's look at Regional Success School right now. We know that we just had our first 3 regional success schools, right? It's so exciting. This weekend, January 3rd and 4th, we had our first few regional success schools. And we're so excited about that. So those of you that plugged into that, you know what to do coming out of that. You've got your momentum going. Okay, and I'm going to give you some ideas on how to take advantage of even more momentum. But for those of you who haven't been to school yet, or you have lots and lots of people in these other regions, I want you to remember that this is all you should be focusing on right now, Regional Success School. Now, I'm going to talk more about a new idea than the old stuff, but let me go over the old stuff, okay? Every single solitary person that is on your team that has asked you to help them earn income, that has set some kind of an income goal, whether it's just $200 a month, it doesn't matter. If there's someone who wants to earn $20,000 a month, all people who have said yes to AdvoCare because they want to earn income, they will be at school if you be focused and talk to them and share the vision with them. But it's their responsibility to get enrolled and to say yes to it. You can't make someone do it. But those are the people that they should be on your list of making the calls, having the conversations, and getting people enrolled in school. Do the same. So we've talked about that over and over again. If you're someone who wants to earn income in AdvoCare and you're listening, you're not enrolled in school yet, you know that you've got to check your vision meter on yourself right now. What do you really want? Because school is a part of that, okay? And so get yourself signed up tonight, but it's about who else on your team can you get, and it's about the new people that you can also get to school. So again, from a business prospect standpoint, the work won't end until registration is closed for these schools. Guys, stay focused. I truly believe you can get double to triple the amount of people that you already have registered if you keep going with this. But remember, to be a billion-dollar company, we need more and more and more people earning income. And how that happens is Success School. Success School moves people to the next level, okay? So the work you do for the next week or the next 2 weeks, depending on where your regional school is that you're plugging into, and then the other people around the nation that you're moving to other schools, that is critical right now for you from a business standpoint. But I also want to talk to you about a couple of things happening right now that I'm really excited about for this reason. I believe with all my heart that because we have added these regional schools, it has really opened the door to the opportunity for us to get more and more and more product users to Success School. Okay, so we understand there's a process, and you've got people on products, and I know the feeling where I've had someone on products, and I know deep in my heart that if they get results on these products, they're coming, they're in my pipeline, and they are going to end up doing the business. They've even maybe expressed interest, or maybe not. Maybe they're just one of those champions that you know, okay, they said yes to products, but I really know I can see them in this business. When you have that situation, but Success School is across the nation or far away, and you're thinking, oh, but they just started on products, and I know they're not going to get to that school. I believe that we've got the opportunity to get many, many, many people, even that are just product users right now, remember, in the pipeline, to go to school because it's easier for them to get there. It's a one-day event. It's in their backyard. Okay, so here's what I want to talk to you about right now. I want you to open and expand your vision. Never stop working on all those people who said they want to earn income. Any business builders, this is additional to that. Can you see how this is going to get you to explode? I'm going to talk to you about product users, because if you can get product users just a little bit of results, it could be that they're on product just this week, and then you say to them as you're following up, as they're getting great results, as they're excited and happy, oh, by the way, you're feeling great, and do you know that next weekend we've got an all-day event? You have just got to come and see what's going on with this company. That you feel so great on these products. What's possible? They're going to say yes. You're going to get people registered. I just know it. And it's already happened in that last region, January 3rd through the 4th. So let's just talk about what you can do quickly and why AdvoCare's put some things in place for you right now to be able to get you some very, very quick and massive product use, product orders to move forward with this with regional schools, because I believe they're connected right now if you make them connected. Okay, we don't want to sit still. So here it is. We already know about it, guys. I just want to talk to you about it a little bit more. The 24-day challenge bundle sale. Why did AdvoCare do that? Because they want you in these first few weeks of January to have massive action with product flowing in the marketplace. They want it to be easier than ever for you to say to somebody, we've got these great products and great business, and here's what it looks like, but oh, by the way, right now is the time to start, because everything right now is on sale. The 24-day challenge is on sale. The bundle is discounted just for you. So you start casting vision for bigger savings for those product users, or bigger profit for the business builders. But let's talk about the product users for a little bit. What if you can get out there over and over and over again and articulate this to people? More savings, more savings, more savings, more savings. Well, you're going to get more people to say yes. And I want you to picture, what if that's 5 people for you? What if you work a lot of hours at your job, and this is very part-time for you, but you, in your part-time, could get more customers than typical because you're showing them this bundle special and letting them know now's the time to get started, because you can get hit the now. Okay, so think about that. If it's 5, if it's 10, if it's 15, no matter how many people that is for you, as you follow up with them and you get them started, everybody in AdvoCare knows that there's going to be those people who are so excited about how they feel. And when you are following up and they are excited about how they feel, and you still have Regional Success School in your backyard, you can invite them, you can promote that, you can get them to go. So hopefully that makes sense to you. And hopefully that excites you, because that can be one-on-one situations, it can be a lunch date with a girlfriend, it can be a mixer where you're making sure that you're focused on this. But no matter what it is, AdvoCare put in place for you something that you don't want to just buy these for yourself or shoot out an email or count on AdvoCare's email about this discount. You want to be taking it with you everywhere you go, whether you're doing a little AdvoCare or a lot. This is huge for you. And then when it comes to, your business team, y'all, and those that say yes to this, you do want to be showing advisor in a very, very strong way for a right now moment. Here's why you want to do your advisor order right now. Get people that sense of urgency of what they're getting for that, because of the sale, because of the discounted 24-day challenge bundles. They're going to get an entire full extra 24-day challenge in their advisor order. That's pure profit. That's pure profit on that order. So you can show them the numbers and show them that they're getting more product for their $2,100. And when you spell that out, bigger profit, that's going to get somebody excited. So just think about that. What AdvoCare put in place for you is in place for you something that you can promote that can help you with getting more people on product. Now I'm going to show you this. They also put the bundles, they launched Can You 24 Level 2 now with the special bundle order for you. So you can do things with that. Everybody's not as focused on working out, but think about how many of you could add this to what you do and just gather some people. Grab a few friends, invite them to work out with this new DVD or the old DVD, whichever one you want, and gather them. Have a workout together. Work hard, play hard. Work hard, play hard. Think of it as together. The same, it's all connected. So as you work hard and play hard with these people, you're connecting with people. It's relational. It's so exciting. And while you're doing that, you just share the AdvoCare lifestyle with them. You know, that first workout may have nothing to do with the business. That first workout may be just to gather a few people to work out, plug it in. They're going to hear Advocare, connect with them, build a relationship. But after it's going well, after it's fun, after you do that this week, and somebody has a great time, you can invite them to regional school. You can say to them, hey, there's so much more to this. And remember, again, now is the time to gather. Now is the time to take advantage of this stuff, because you still have time to get them to these regional events. You know, you can take advantage of this, but you want it to be purposeful. Set a goal for how many more people you're going to get to Regional Success School. And then the intentional activity is to take advantage of what Advocare has done for you to help you reach those goals. Okay? Here's another great thing. We have a new Performance Elite website. So it's just launched, and again, intentional on Advocare's part. We're growing together. They're growing and getting towards their goals as you are doing the same by taking advantage of this stuff. It's advocare.com/elite. But that's so exciting for you. Go there tonight and just realize that just announcing that, just promoting that, just getting in touch with some friends of yours that you know that work out and taking advantage of this website begins the process. But as you're following up this week, next week, you're getting them to know, oh, by the way, we have an event, and then you move right into promoting and letting them join you on the Saturday to come hear the endorsers and just find out more, those kind of things. So again, I'm talking to you about not the business prospects so much as adding your mind, changing your mindset about how many product users that you can get to a school faster, instead of the pipeline where it might be next success school that they go to. Instead, they're coming to this one. Okay? So some of those exciting things that Advocare put in place. Now, past that, I want to talk to you about something that is not Advocare, the company, but some of your diamond leaders, and you're all on our team, and so I just want you to know that we have joined with some other diamond leaders who are doing a transformation challenge, Champions Transformation Challenge. And I've been already posting this, but I wanted to walk you through a few things tonight to make it really easy for you tomorrow to really grab hold of this. Now, a couple things to note. I mean, I know there's so many people on our team who have already been doing their own incentives and their own 24-day challenge launches and their own prizes, and that's because you're all champions and you're just leaders, and you've already taken ownership of your goal setting and moving right into regional school with a lot of strength and a lot of momentum. But sometimes we don't have that idea, or some of you haven't launched your own yet, and that's okay, because we're all at different places in our business. But what we want to do is let you know that you have one already that you can take advantage of. Diamond distributor Wes Bewley put this entire thing together, and he was doing it for his own group, and he decided to launch it and ask other diamonds that if they wanted to take advantage of it too for their groups. And so if you're in our organization, you can take advantage of this just because we have. So I'm going to walk you through that. And actually, Ben and Jen Kaufman's are diamonds in our organization, but they are also a part of this because they also contributed. So you just have to go on the page to really figure this all out. But I want you to see what's possible if you want to just grab it. Okay, so here's the website, first of all, challengeregistration.com. And what I want to say to you is the same thing I wanted to tell you that I said about the goal setting at the beginning. I'm just handing you some of this stuff tonight. If you want to do something with it, it'll be your job to now take it, dig in, and run with it. Okay? So I'm going to touch upon everything tonight, but my encouragement to you tonight is to grab hold of this and use it, because it's for you. Okay? So let's just look through a little bit about what you're going to find on that website. Official rules and entry details. So it's going to show you everything that you need to know before you start inviting people to participate in this. Okay? Because basically what this is going to do for you is it's going to give you another way to promote our 24-day challenge products and get people started now and get people to say yes now. Okay, so it's past just telling people that the bundle's on sale. This is another way because of the prizes, because of what's exciting. They're giving, there's going to be $10,000 worth of giveaways for the winners. 20 different people who win, you know, because of, based on the results that they get. So this is so promotable. So I just grabbed a little bit of this page to show you. You can see on the bottom right hand that it says Karen and Andy Edwards. We're part of the diamond distributorships that have contributed to that $10,000 prize pool. So all somebody has to know is that if they are on your team and you're in our organization, then they can be a part of registering for this, sending in what they need to send in to prove that they have purchased their products, and sending in their before and after pics, all of the stuff that's on these details. But they have to know that Karen and Andy Edwards are the diamonds that they would put on their registration sheet. Okay, so in other words, you might be a Ruby leader, you might tell them all about this, but they want to be sure to check that they're part of Karen and Andy Edwards organization. They are allowed to know our name because you're leading them. Okay, so just know that. Okay, so that's really important as you send them. Sorry about that, we lost the voice for a minute. As you send them, you say, by the way, you're going to be putting Karen and Andy Edwards as your diamond leaders. Okay, very important for you to know. So I'm going to just walk you through. Now listen, all of this is on the website, so you're going to check this all out. But step one, and I'm going to talk to you as if you're brand new, and I just told you about this transformation contest. So the first thing I'm going to suggest for you to do is view this video yourself. Okay, view it yourself. When they go on the website, there's a short video. It does all the talking for you, but you want to know what it looks like so that you can direct others to it. Okay, you can get one person registered for this, or many, many, many people registered for this, and their orders placed, guys. But it's really going to be exciting because you don't have to do much except coach them through their product use, encourage them, take their before and after pictures, ask them who else they know that would want to be a part of this and get some of that $10,000 prize pool. I mean, you're basically using an entire program, an entire website, an entire challenge, and all you have to do is know what it's all about so that you can point people to it and make sure that they know that others can be in it too. Okay, so that's all you have to do, but it would be really important for you to view the video so you know what you're sending people to. Okay, it gives them all the details. I'm not going over details tonight. It gives you all the details, and it's really exciting. Now, I do want you to know that if you're running your own, I know for instance the Ellis team, Jana Brown, Shelley Long, all of the Ellis team has a huge incentive going on right now. They're promoting the 24-day challenge. They've launched it. They've got all kinds of prizes, as many of you do, like I said. One thing to know is that after you launch your own, maybe later, you know, you don't want to maybe in one night try to do 2 different incentives as you're launching. But after somebody joins you on yours, you could say to them, by the way, there's a second one going on nationwide, and just because you joined ours, you actually are eligible for that one too. And you could just have them register, make sure they meet the guidelines, because we paid for the incentive prizes. You don't have to. So you could actually tag team if you want to, and just, it may be a way for somebody to win in 2 different pools, which would be really exciting, so know that. So again, step 1, I want you to know there's a video to watch, okay, and that will give you so many of the details. Now, step 2, right on that site is going to be this registration form. So they're going to put all the information in, initial that they've read all the rules, and they're going to register. So now they're going to be in a pool, listed, registered. Now, what they have to do is a $250 retail order, in order to be eligible for this. So a straight 24-day challenge purchase won't be enough. But I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in a minute. Who can do it? Advisors can enter, distributors can enter, and even your retail customers can enter, as long as they're submitting what they need to show that they made that purchase. And when do they need to purchase their products by? When do they need to enroll by? Anytime between now and January 27th. Okay, so those are basically the most important things for you to know tonight so that you can take advantage of this as you move forward. Okay, step 3. This is going to be critical. Very, very critical. There are 5 tools on the website, and anybody who registers needs to print these documents and read these documents and be very familiar with these documents, but I want to encourage you to do that immediately so that you understand the rules and the details. That's document number 1, and it spells out everything, okay? There's an assessment form, and it looks a little bit different than the 24-day challenge AdvoCare's assessment form because it's very specific to just 24 days, and it's for measurements, etc. Now the next one that I want to talk to you about, really important document. It's a before and after document with tips on how to submit your before and your after pictures. And you want to be very, very, very diligent on this so your people win. Because those before and after pics are probably going to be the most important part of who wins. So there's a lot of tips on there about lighting and what to wear and what to do. So make sure you review that so you can give your people a better chance of winning. There's also sample orders, which is really, really great because they can put anything they want in the $250 order, but it gives them some ideas on going beyond the 24-day challenge. It gives them ideas on how to use the Can Do 24 DVD as part of that order. So, these are things that are going to be really helpful for people. And then the nutrition guide. So, my suggestion to you is that you simply review the site yourself, and no matter where you are in the country, no matter how big or small your business is, just tell yourself, I'm going to gather some people. I'm going to gather some people and show them this and go over that DVD, that short video with them. I'm going to connect with those people. I'm going to help those people get results, and I'm going to share the AdvoCare lifestyle with them. I'm just going to let them see what we're all about. And again, what if you made a decision to share this transformation contest starting right now with people across the nation, couple in your living room, at the mixer you already had planned, and you really and truly have something that will move them into action fast because they want to earn part of that $10,000. Because they not only want to get results, but they don't have a I'll wait until next week attitude because this challenge is moving them into wanting to earn that prize pool. That's what it's there for. This was designed, just like AdvoCare put those other things in place to help reach that $1 billion mark. This was designed by Wes Bewley to move the team forward. All the diamonds joined in and pooled their money to help move the team forward and to help you get quick success in January. Because as January goes, so goes your year. That's a saying that you want to understand is the way AdvoCare has been designed. Actually, business in general is designed. So basically, sorry guys, I'm moving over to the couch to say hi to you. But basically, I just want to close with this. Anything in life is worth having, but I'll tell you what, AdvoCare lifestyle is worth living. And no matter where you've been in the past in AdvoCare, no matter what you've achieved or not achieved so far in AdvoCare, I truly believe that since AdvoCare knows that this is AdvoCare's year, I truly believe that it's just going to take all of us as a team really saying this is our year too. This is our year too. Angie and I already believe that. We know that. I mean, we We have specific goals that we're going to share and let everybody know about as we move forward, our leaders, etc. You'll know about, but what we see this year is more and more people getting to that ruby level, more and more of our rubies getting to that diamond level. It's going to move from all of the team members that don't have ruby getting to ruby and beyond. This is it. This is the time for you. And all of you that are ruby and above getting to diamond. Now, if you're brand new, none of that might make sense to you. Is your leaders are focused on helping you, and your company is focused on helping you. And if you'll get serious about what you want, write the goals down, and take advantage now of what's happening this week in Advocare. You'll have more people at regional school, and as your January goes, so goes your year. So the more momentum you have now, the more successful you're going to be in 2014. And by the time 2015 rolls around, so many of you are going to look back and say, the work I did in January, the work I did the first week in January, the first 2 weeks in January, right at the beginning, paid off so big because of the people that came to regional school with me. So get yourself registered if you're not registered, but set some goals for that specifically, and use all these different things I just showed you. Use those tools to move you forward and to get more people to say yes to products, which will in turn have more people say yes to school, which will in turn move more people into that blueprint, more serious people into your business blueprint that's going to move you from ruby or beyond. God bless you. We love you, and we'll see you next Sunday night on Team Time. Bye-bye.